guys, it's the Coily girl. Today I am doing a watch day video. Today it's a little bit different because it's a voiceover video. Last week I got my 4 wisdom teeth removed, so I literally could not talk for the past couple days, so that's why I filmed it like that, because I still want to film a video for you guys, but I just could not talk during it. But this video, I'm going to explain how I do it. I also did a segment where I actually show you guys how I wash my hair, because in the past couple of videos, I usually refer you guys to this video, which I do think it's still a great video, but now it's an updated one, a new one. It's pretty similar, but I still wanted to film it for you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel for my new Coily girls. We're almost 500 natural queens, and honestly, I'm so glad that you guys like the videos. I'm so glad that there's more people who like watching hair content. I love talking about hair. Like, that's all I do most of the time, so very flattered. Please subscribe if you like talking about hair too and watching hair content. If you are new and this is your first video, hi, I'm the Coily girl. I love talking about hair and anything related to hair and how just to make your hair look cute. Please subscribe if you like that type of content, and let's get started. So the first step of this process is obviously drenching my hair with water. That is the number one thing that I like to do, just because I feel like after I do that, applying shampoo is way more easy. And also, when you wet your hair first, you can see if your hair is tangled, and you get a feel of the condition of your hair before doing anything else. So I like to make sure that all my strands have water in it, and it takes me about like 2 minutes to do my whole head. But as you can see, I'm really making sure that it's like penetrating my hair, so I'm even like splitting it a little bit, as you can see, just to make sure that the water is going in all the areas. I'm even like going in with my hands, as you can see, and scrunching it up to my scalp, because your scalp also wants water, and especially because we have thick hair, you want to make sure that it's going to your scalp. Obviously it's going to go there eventually, but I just like to help the water and guide the water. So now that my hair is freshly rinsed, I start parting it, and then I put the shampoo. I always recommend doing some type of split when doing this, like when shampooing your hair. Some people can do it in one go, but personally, the amount of gel that I put in my hair, I just want to make sure that every spot is squeaky clean. I always go ahead and start with the scalp first. Scalp health is number one for me. If anything's gonna get clean, it's my scalp, and I'm very gentle. I don't know how it looks when I'm doing it now, but I promise I'm being super gentle. I'm making sure that I'm doing the front and the back, and as you can see, I'm even splitting it, because I just want to make sure that every single part of my scalp is cleaned. And this shampoo process is actually done twice, so I always start with the scalp first, and then I go again with the shampoo, and then I do my scalp and then the strands of my hair. Some people say that it's okay to just wash your scalp and then it's gonna wash down, but my thing is, if you're a girl who wears mousse, gel, leave-in conditioner, and grease, and you use all those products so frequently, those things are going to build up on the rest of the strands of your hair, especially the ends. Like, sometimes I wouldn't wash it properly, and I would get lint because the gel would attach to the ends of my hair. That's why I don't play when it comes to washing the strands of my hair, because it's as important of washing your scalp. You have to remove the gel, you have to remove the mousse. It's like someone saying, oh, I'm just gonna wash my face because the soap is gonna fall down to the rest of my body. So I make sure to do that. Once I've done that, I go ahead and I just take out my hair from the bun, and now I start rinsing my hair. And when I'm rinsing my hair, I make sure that everything is rinsed. There's so many instances where I think I did it, and then there's like soap still left, so I like really try to make sure that I rinse everything. While I'm in the shower, I try to make sure that like everything is rinsed out. And as you can see now, this is the second step that I'm doing. So I'm going ahead, like I was saying, and I'm going through my strands. A lot of people think that you need a lot. A little goes a long way. As you can see, my hair is literally moosing up, like the shampoo's foaming up, and I'm not even using that much shampoo. I am not using a lot. I'm literally using a pea-size shampoo, and look how much shampoo I'm getting out of it. That's why my shampoo bottle lasts me like to a year, because I don't need to do too much, and I even wash my hair at least twice a week or once a week, and I'm still able to get my scalp clean. When I'm shampooing my hair, I'm also detangling at the same time. I do recommend that you pre-detangle if you can, but I also recommend that you detangle your hair in the shower. A lot of the times, my hair gets matted if I don't do this step, because think about it. If your hair is wet and it's tangled and you don't do anything about it, well, it's going to dry tangled. And after that, it's going to be way harder to detangle your hair. If I had to pick, I will always detangle my hair wet. Literally, detangling my hair when it's dry is a disaster. It's a horror. I hate it. I haven't done it since I was a kid. Mind you, it wasn't even me detangling my hair. It's just like the worst experience ever. So if you have to detangle your hair in the shower while you have liquids, while you have water. It's the best. As you can see, even I prioritize detangling the back a little bit separately, just because I get the most knots. My hair gets matted easily in the back, so I always make sure that the back is detangled. So detangle, and look how much my coils are popping. That's how you know you did it right. Obviously now we're rinsing out my hair, and make sure that the water is going everywhere like we did the other time. Now, conditioner. A lot of people have different ways to do it. I just do conditioner and then I shower, and then when I'm done showering, I rinse it out. Even if I was showering for 30 seconds, if my shower's 30 seconds, then I guess the conditioner's 30 seconds. I don't really care about how long the conditioner stays. I haven't seen a difference, honestly, so that's what I do. Now, with how much I put on my hair, that also, it depends. I could put a little bit, I could put more. I just put what feels right. The only time that I make sure that I don't put too much is on my scalp, because I'm like really scared of like scalp buildup. So I just put like just a tiny bit, enough. So how I feel like it's enough. But except from that, I don't really know how much specifically people should put. When I'm done, I go ahead and I braid up my hair. This is so that the conditioner just like marinates well in my hair. Now that I'm watching this video, I feel like it would be a good idea to just put like a shower cap on, because like at least now the water is definitely not going to touch your hair. So maybe I might buy a shower cap. As you can see, I did add a little bit of conditioner on top, and now it's time to rinse it off. Now that I'm done rinsing it off, it's the post-shower routine. I always said that I should do this step in the shower, and today I remembered that I should do it in the shower, and basically it's just applying leave-in. I always have to apply leave-in. Like, leave-in is how I feel about putting lotion after the shower. Like, it's automatic. I don't even think about it. It's a must. If I have to do anything after washing my hair, is putting leave-in. After putting leave-in, I feel like my hair is done. I'm done my hair maintenance. I don't have to do anything else. Me adding gel, mousse, and other stuff like that, I would consider that hair aesthetics, just because I'm doing it for the looks of it. Shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, grease, I'm doing that for the integrity of my hair, and I'm doing it to take care of my hair. There's a difference between hair aesthetics and hair maintenance, and those three fall under that. So every time people are like, oh, your hair's not done, my hair being done is me washing it, taking care of it, and putting moisturizer. We are back. Honestly, I don't remember if this was the same day or the next day. Sometimes I don't even like style my hair until a couple days after because like I said, after I put leave-in, I shampoo my hair, I condition, I feel like my hair is already protected because my main goal is to do my hair maintenance. Hair aesthetics, styling my hair, doing all those things like wash and goes, braid outs is optional just because my hair is already healthy, and doing wash and goes, doing braid outs is not really for the health of my hair, even though it doesn't harm my hair. It's just for the appearance, if you get what I mean. But anyways, as you can see, I'm sectioning my hair, and I always like to section my hair just because I feel like you can put the right amount of products. And also, I feel like the results are just way better when you section your hair. So that's why I do that. In my previous video, I realized that grease might not be a good styling tool for braid outs or wash and goes. So in this one, I am not using grease. I still love grease. I would even say that it's my second favorite product after leave-in. So I will still be using it. For this hairstyle, I am not. I'm going in with one of Miele's gel products. I'm going to put a picture over here. And I am just racking the product in my hair. I am going in with 3 gel products. Yes, 3 gel products. Do you need 3 gel products? No. But the reason why I'm going with 3 gel products is just because I have them and I'm trying to get rid of one because it's not as strong. But this one and the Banana Extreme Gel is strong. The one that I'm going to put as a third, which is this one, is the Inner Sense Eye Create Hold. And as much as it does create hold, I genuinely feel like it's a hit or miss. My hair is thicker in the back and it's not as effective compared to the front of my hair. And I feel like if you can't work in my whole head, I'd rather just not buy you. And it's way more pricey than the other one. So I'm like, let me just stick to what I like. But it's still a good product, but I would like recommend it for people who have like a looser pattern. Like I could give this to my sister. So the order of the gel to me personally really doesn't matter as long as they blend together. That's something that you really have to make sure. If the gels don't blend, it's gonna flake. You have to make sure that you do a test and you make sure that they blend together. If not, your hair is gonna flake by day 2 and it's gonna look like your hair's dirty by day 3. So always do a test, and once you can see that they do mix well, that also applies to your leave-ins. So even if you put your leave-in conditioner a couple days ago, I'm pretty sure, if your leave-in conditioner and your gel don't mix, you will have flaky hair. And just a reminder also, always put leave-in before you put any gel product. I know it's like tempting. You want your hair to look good. You want your hair to be defined. But honestly, if the product doesn't work with like any leave-in, it's probably not a product that you should continue with, because why is a product preventing you to keep your hair healthy? You know what I mean? So sometimes I do use products without my leave-in, but that's like a one-time thing. Like it's not something that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. If you're at a point where every time you're doing your hair, every time you're washing your hair, you are skipping the leave-in because you want to have more defined curls, that product is probably not for you, and you should honestly ditch it because there's so many products in the market that will probably fit your needs, and you have to prioritize hair maintenance. If a hair product is preventing you to maintain the health of your hair, ditch it completely. Like number 1 rule if you want long-term good hair, because if your hair gets damaged, you're gonna have less chances to do other things. So how I think about it is that if I don't put leave-in, my hair is going to continue to get dry, and the more dry your hair is, it's going to start getting easier for your hair to break off, and your hair falling out and your hair breaking off is basically damage. I'm taking all the steps to avoid that. Leave-in is something that you should always wear anyway because our natural hair really needs moisture. That's like one of the steps that you should never skip. When I put the gel, I make sure that it goes through every strand. I do that because you don't want the gel to clump up, because if it clumps in your hair, it's going to dry like that and then you're going to see residue all over. You can literally take your time with it and you can keep doing more sections if you feel like you need it. When I'm doing braid outs, I'm not really particular with that because I'm going to eventually braid my hair. But when I do wash and goes, I literally do even smaller parts. So don't be shy, just do smaller parts because it's better anyway, because the product is just gonna blend in easier. And I feel like when I do smaller parts, my hair is eventually completely dry by the end of this process. But that's like rarely. That's only when I use really strong gels. But sectioning your hair even more is always beneficial in my opinion, as someone who loves definition. I always aim for definition just because my hair is already thick and the volume is going to come by itself. But obviously if you have fine hair, I guess you have to do a different technique, because if you like volume, you'll have to like shake it up a bit. But obviously I don't have fine hair, so I wouldn't know how to do it. There's so many creators though online who have fine hair, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue to find some. When I'm done doing my hair, I go ahead and braid it. The amount of braids that I do really depends on what I'm going for. I usually go with 8 or 6, but today I decided to go with 2, and I just braid it up, and then I'm done, and then I just wait for my hair to dry. I always air dry my hair just because my blow dryer is super old. I've had it for 6 years and it was my mom's blow dryer before, so I don't even know how many years that blow dryer is, but I definitely need a new one just because I feel like it doesn't do anything. So for me, it's like blow drying my hair or air drying my hair is literally the same thing. I'd rather just air dry my hair. But if you have a blow dryer, please do dry it because it's gonna go by so fast. I literally have a blow dryer on my wish list right now, so I'm definitely going to do an unboxing with you guys when it's here. Hello guys, it's the next day. I can talk a little bit more. I got my wisdom teeth removed. So the way I'm talking is like, anyways, let's remove the braid. My hair is still, I feel like, wet, but you know what, whatever. Sometimes the gel dries fast enough, sometimes it doesn't, but honestly I just like braid it up anyway. Okay, yeah, as you can see, it's still wet, but you know what? We're still going to take it out. I'm gonna show you guys the real deal of what I'm doing today. Okay, and then, yeah, so this is how my hair looks. Now, I'm just going to lightly separate. Lightly separate like this. And we're going to continue to let it dry, and then yeah, we're going to continue to let it dry and basically do the same thing. So at night, braid, morning, braid until the next wash day, which is super simple. And yeah, stay tuned because I have 2 videos coming up which I show you guys what products I usually use that I literally feel like I can't live without, like those products that I need. And I'm also going to be posting a wash and go video when I get my new products in. So yeah, bye guys.